Hello everybody, my name's Llama Joe and welcome to my channel. Alright, we are back with the letter, and guys, we have finally caught up. This is like, what, part 77, 78, something like that. And we finally caught up. Ugh. It took far too long, but I'm glad we're here. So, we're gonna see this game through to the end. One way or the other. I've always been cautious and careful, cutting off troubles ahead before things can escalate if I'm able. That's why I'll deal with the likes of Harvey, Suarez, and Johans. For all who we are, for all the enemies the likes of us can make, such a thing has never happened before, because I do everything to make sure it doesn't happen. So to see Hana in danger? I don't quite know how to feel or what to do. Of all the times for there to be a hostage situation, if this is even one, why now? Good fucking God, what is going on here?
Help me. Please. Please make it stop.
I think death would be preferable if my sense of self-preservation was shot to high hell. It would deprive me of choice and of responsibility in the matter. Damn. Death to Hana? Fucking asshole? Jesus. And I don't want to think about how fast my heart beats so that I hardly hear anything other than my own heartbeat and her pleading.
Please. They're in my head. Screaming. It hurts so much.
What do I do? What can one do against someone holding your life in their hands? With a woman that looks more monster than man? When the woman's expression turns into one of amusement or laughter fills the air, I want to call out on it. There's a rage simmering just beneath my skin. But my own scream dies down in my throat. All I'm able to do is mess up a pathetic croak. She laughs as if this is all some sick joke. My breathing becomes a bit too shallow for my liking, and I feel like I'm one on a precipice where one wrong move can lead to someone dying. This is crazy. All of it.
Luke, help me, please. I can't.
And something in me snaps. There's a switch in my head that wants to go one way or the other. I have to. Oh. I'm not letting Hana die because Luke's an asshole. Like, I want to... I don't want to keep quiet. But then what if he's like, oh, demands release, and she's like, okay, and like pushes her down the stairs and she dies. Like... But then if she keeps quiet, maybe she's like, maybe he wants this, and pushes it down. I don't know. Okay. What am I doing? Why am I even hesitating? I won't go so far as to claim that I'm any sort of decent human being, but this is Hana, my wife I'm talking about here. What sort of husband, what sort of father would I be if I just stood by idly while she was in danger? That doesn't change the fact that this is all fucking insane, of course. Having all these intruders is crazy. You think about going in, this thing is crazy. I can hardly classify it as a person in my eyes. Perhaps a maggot that needs to be crushed into my shoes like the rest of this sorry lot. But a person? Hardly. But I care none for any of it. They don't matter. All that matters is that Hana and my children are in danger. But cold pulls over me. Freezes me in place once more when I try to make demands. I have to take a deep breath, grit my teeth, and steel my fist to even find the courage to speak up.
Let go of her! Don't hurt her! Whatever it is you want! Just don't you dare hurt her!
And if my voice isn't as firm as I'd like, it doesn't matter. I will beg and plead if I have to. On my knees, bend my fucking proud neck, and maybe even break it just to make sure she's safe. Good on you, man. The one good thing you've done. It's not her life alone that's in danger. Our children's lives are on the line. Even mine, perhaps. Because I don't know what I would do if anything happened to Hana. I will plead for the woman who will be the mother of my children. The cold stillness is gone from my body, and my very skin feels like it's on fire. And I have to shout, scream at her when Hana continues to cry out in pain.
What do you want? Money? Is that it? I'll give you however much you want.
Luke, please make it stop. I want it to stop.
Just stop whatever it is you're doing to her. Can't you see she's hurting?
I cannot stand for
Let go
this.
of her. Now!
I say with such ridiculous conviction, and of course she won't listen. Why would she? She has the upper hand here. There's no reason for her to do as I ask. But her voice is but a whisper and deathly slow, and I'm hard-pressed to hear it over the pounding of my heart in my ears. She speaks. The woman from the gardens and the servant girl from the ballroom, from the hallucination, vision, memories, whatever they were. A hush settles over the room as we listen. Do you really wish to be with her? There are no second
More
thoughts.
than anything. So please, let her go.
A life for a life? No. I don't like that achievement. Though her expression doesn't change, I have this most awful feeling that it wasn't the answer she was looking for. I can see how the woman's fingers tightened around Hannah's throat, hear the hitch in her breath, and I fear that I've made the worst decision in speaking out. I didn't think she would listen, yet she does. Okay. A hand on Hannah's back sends her falling down the stairs. I move to catch her, and that sends us both sprawling at the foot of the stairs. With my back to the ground and her on top of me, the pain doesn't even register in my head. All I can worry about is Hannah and the baby's well-being as I pull the both of us off the ground and away from the stairs, away from her.
Are you alright, Hannah? Are you hurt?
Okay, good. How was there still an undiscovered entry on the 17th? Okay. Alright. Angered, Luke demands for Hannah's release from the woman. Although the woman eventually releases his wife, there was anger and contempt in her face. All of a sudden, the whole house shifted in a blink. Blood and gore was everywhere. Okay, well, I read a little bit. Too much, apparently. It takes much too long for my liking before she speaks. All she's able to do for a moment is whimper in pain, a hand to her throat. And when she does manage to speak, her voice is far too faint, along with the hold she has on my arm. It's terrifying to see her like this, and to think I nearly lost her.
We are fine, Luke. I'm sorry. Just give me a moment.
For a moment, we forget, but
You deserve each other.
just hearing her voice triggers something in Hannah. She starts to tear up. Her face contorts into one of pain and fear. But I grab her by the shoulders to keep her in place so she can see me and only me, and so that I can only see her
Look
too.
at me, Hannah. Look, I'm here. You're safe. I won't let her hurt you again. You understand? Just breathe.
I don't know exactly what in bloody hell is going on, yet I can't find it in me to care, whoever these people are and whatever they're here for. These are not acceptable conditions for a pregnant woman. For all I know, this is all some dumb charade to get me. All the times I've seen the woman before, it could have all been an act to get to me, to get under my skin. And to think they dare hurt Hannah. For all that the fear that I had felt seeing her touch Hannah, I can only think of her as an actress in grotesque makeup. My hand still shakes, the fear not having quite gone. But anger fills me as I look at the woman, a sneer on my face.
How dare you? I don't care who you are, but how dare you touch Hannah? I want you out of my house, out before I call the police and have you put away for the rest of your miserable life. And that goes for all of you!
I hold my ground firm and strong with my declaration. But the nerve of her, she just laughs in my face. A terrible, dreadful laugh that makes me feel as if there are ants crawling on my skin and maggots screaming into my ears.
You are telling me to get out of your house. You threatened to lock me up.
She laughs and she
What's so
laughs.
funny? What are you laughing at? None of this is funny!
But she persists, and it almost feels like her voice is in my head.
No different. No different. You're all the same.
See, that sounds like Hannah.
You can all suffer together.
And that is when everything turns to complete and utter shite. It's a slow thing. A whisper more than a bang as the darkness creeps in every corner of the room. The walls shudder and groan. Blood runs from the ceiling, crawls down the walls, and stains the floor. It feels as if life itself has been sucked from the house, slowly but surely. The beauty of the place is gone, with only the dead, decaying remains of the mansion left in its wake. I don't have to wonder if it's just the foyer that's become this nightmarish place. I can already hear it. Gone are the growling of thunder and the lashings of rain and wind against the foyer's high windows. All of it has been replaced by a more grating sound. A cacophony of voices from nowhere and everywhere, echoing throughout the now horrid walls. Voices that neither belongs to us nor the people who live here.
What's going on?
All throughout the house, shouts of alarm and surprise ring out. Never mind about my theory. This woman's crazy and has trapped all of them here. A mirror to the horror creeping up in each of us. Who wouldn't be shocked? This is insane. Even Daisy, feisty woman that she is, trembles at the sight of it, clinging desperately to Lily, while Steel and Feathers stand protectively in front of the two. Brave of them, I have to admit, to put themselves in the front line like that, though it doesn't necessarily mean they don't feel the same fear as the rest of us. Something I don't blame them for. There seems to be no end in sight to this insanity. If anything, this only feels like it's the beginning of the end.
Help me. Oh my god. Please, somebody. Anybody. Who are you? Stay away.
I wonder if this is the people that she killed, like, if like Rose and stuff, right? Because didn't we hear Rose's voice?
No. Stay away. Stay away.
Their screams fill the mansion. She laughs all the while, a harsh, agonizing sound that goes on for what feels like forever. Oh God, okay. This music always means that, until there's nothing but silence, a horrid smile, the pale hands reaching out to me. Calling, beckoning, pleading. I'm terrified, I really am, like I should be. But I've never been one to truly stay afraid. I've long learned that fear will not get me anywhere. Cowering in a corner doesn't keep me safe, and it will not keep me alive, not like rage does. I have learned to use this burning hate inside of me to survive. There is no difference now.
Stay away from me!
Why do you wish to leave? This is where you belong, my lord. Remember the blood we share? This is your home.
Why do you keep saying the blood we
Don't
share?
you remember?
Fucking
You
creepy
promised
woman.
To return, to stay. Together with me. With us. With people no different from you.
What is she talking about, Luke? What does she mean?
Don't listen to her, she lies. I promised no such thing to anyone. Hannah, you're the one who bought this house. How should I know what she's babbling about? I never even wanted to be here in the first place.
A terrible case of mistaken identity. That must be it. I'm quite sure of it. I don't know this woman, this monster. Why would I say that to someone like her? In my entire lifetime, I've only made and kept sincere promises to a mere two people. Hannah Evans and Eleanor Chandler. No one else. The rest of those who claim I promised anything, I'm here, fuck themselves. Bloody hell. I may enjoy the company of women, but I'm not an idiot to start spouting such nonsense to anyone. A line must be drawn, especially if I'm to keep myself alive. Yet she still goes on, insists, making me appear a liar in front of these people.
Of course you still deny it. Have you truly forgotten? You haven't changed, I see. Still a deceiver.
She's lying!
You see, my love, nothing has changed. Still no difference, you and I. Just like the rest of us. Just like every single soul in this putrid wreck. We've waited for so long. You can hear them, yes. Their pleas, their calls, their invitation. Come, my lord. The house seeks its master.
Okay. We're gonna stop it here. We're gonna stop it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. And I'll do the best I can to make it right. This is coming to a close. I'm Llama Joe, and I'll catch you guys later.